Hey everyone, welcome back to Vlogadoodle. This is Sanjana and today I'm taking you on a hiking trip. As you can see, it is very sunny out here and we started quite late in the morning. So we are expecting a difficult hike of about 9 miles. But I think this is one of the best ways you could spend your weekends. Well, according to me. So a burn ban is in effect, which means outdoor burning is strictly prohibited due to high wildfire risks. So I guess campers need to be very careful, but we're okay since we are just here for the day hike. What a beautiful day for a new adventure, don't you think? Good morning. Well, it's a little bit late in the afternoon. It's my fault because we left late, but it's a very bright and sunny afternoon today and we are here at the Cleburne State Park. I'm so excited to do this hike because this one has one of the coolest limestone cliffs, spring-fed lake that we are planning to visit. I read up that there is a entire trail with fossils that's called the Fossil Ridge Trail, so I'm pretty excited to do that. You best believe that I'm going to take you all on this hike with me, so let's go. Before the start of the hike, we'll just have this piece of chocolate. That's like a tradition right now. Yeah. One thing about Texas state parks is that every single time I think I know what to expect, they still surprise me. Sometimes you get peaceful lakes, sometimes there are dramatic cliffs, and sometimes you get a trail that is so quiet yet so difficult that you suddenly become aware of every sound that your body makes. And today, honestly, it felt like a mix of all three. So today I'm planning to hike the Fossil Ridge Trail and the Camp Creek Loop. So we have already started on the Fossil Ridge Trail. There are so many trails within this state park that we could have gone if we would have started early. We'll also try and do the Camp Creek Trail. However, once that is done, if we have time, maybe we'll see if we can do something else as well near the spring lake maybe. Let's see how that goes if we aren't too tired. But yeah, this is so beautiful. I just hit my toe. I've seen so many pictures on Google where people shared a lot of pictures holding fossils. So there's supposed to be a lot of fossils here and there apparently, and I'm hoping we're lucky to find at least one. Of course I'm going to show it on this video, but if we find it, that's true. But yeah, that's why it's called Fossil Ridge Trail. According to Google, this is supposed to be an easy to moderate hike. This state park opened up in 1930s and was developed by the Civilian Conservation Corps, also known as the CCC. So if you've ever visited older state parks in Texas and noticed some beautiful stone structures, old bridges, stairways or dams, there is a very high chance that CCC built them. The CCC was a part of President Roosevelt's New Deal during the Great Depression. At a time when unemployment was so high, young men were employed to build parks, roads, trails, dams, and conservation projects all across the US. And honestly, I think this adds a completely different layer. I knew this was a challenging trail. You never know when a trail is actually challenging until you actually go there, because it depends upon how much you can endure. It really depends upon your stamina, your endurance. And right now, if you see, I'm totally sweating and huffing and puffing, so it's a little bit it's a little difficult trail. So it's not exactly the elevation or the ascent, it's just the trail is so rocky and stony, so it really hurts your feet if you're not wearing a proper shoe. I am, but I'm still a little struggling, so. To me, I think we are not just walking through nature, we are walking through a space that is shaped by history, labor, and conservation efforts from nearly a century ago. I mean, can you believe that? Another interesting fact is that this park is centered around the Cedar Lake. So between the hiking trails, lake views, rocky landscapes, and forest sections, this park has a little bit of everything. You know you are in the West when you see such cactus puppies everywhere, even if it's in the jungle. This is our first snack of the day, like after the hike, if you do not count the chocolate. But this is good. This is strawberry, and it's got protein and carbs and all that good stuff. If you think you're ever lost on the trail, look for these markers. That can show you the way. And we have one here too. And here it is again. We are now going to our first overlook point. What makes Fossil Ridge an interesting hiking choice is the terrain itself. This part of Texas has layers of limestone and sedimentary rock formations that date back millions of years to when much of this region was covered by shallow inland seas, which feels insane to think about because I was literally sweating on my way uphill. But it's all worth it. I mean, come on, look at the view.
There is a chance that you could camera conscious. মিউট তো এটা এমনিতে করতে হবে। তো এরকম জায়গায় নিশ্চয়ই আমরা পকর পকর কথা বলছি, আরো জোরে কথা বলবো। এখান থেকে একটা সুদিন সুন্দর আওয়াজ ব্লাড লেগে আছে।
Crazy. Ew, you shouldn't have touched it. Crazy things you find on the trail. And that shirt had blood on it. Ugh. Anyway, we are still walking the Fossil Ridge Trail, and we took some breaks near the 2-miler. We are at 2.25 miles right now, and we are still moving, going to the limestone trail. Before we go to the Limestone Ridge Trail, we have to take the Coyote Run Nature Trail, which is another popular and challenging hiking and mountain biking trail. It's almost another 2 miles, and it takes you through the dense cedar woods over rocky and steep terrain and offers glimpses of the park's natural beauty. The surrounding area was historically used as a hunting ground by the Native American tribes, but later it serves as a camping spot for ranchers. Now we've come to the red trail. So all the trail markers that we saw right now were for the blue trail, and since we are now on the red trail, so we'll see all the red markers after this. Before going to the Coyote Run Nature Trail, we decided we'll just have some lunch. There's a sitting area right somewhere near close by. We'll just have some lunch and start with our trail once again. It's very hot. I think it's 80s. It's reaching 80s right now. Need to sit somewhere, have some food and chill somewhere for some time. The day use area, the sitting area. We see a lot of cars. There are so many cars, but we've got the entire place to ourselves. Homemade sandwich. We are here right now and we'll take the trail to the scenic route. It's not that long, but we'll reach here and see whether we'd like to do the other trails because it's so late in the evening. But the red trail markers, this is what I was talking about. So we just have to follow these markers to reach our destination. This bench is just randomly sitting in the middle of the woods.
It's not far, it's only 0.1 mile.
We have reached the end of the Coyote Nature Trail. Now we are going to see another overlook. Let's see what that holds. This has been very hectic for me. The nature trail, that was fine. I think I lost all my energy in the first one. The one that I said was a little challenging. It was not a little challenging, it was quite challenging. You can almost see this lake. Such a beautiful overlook. So pretty, but it's so late in the afternoon, right? The sun is right on top of my head. Another overlook done, and we've completed 2 trails. Now we are moving on to the Limestone Ridge Trail. Okay, that's another 1.5-2 miles, and it was such a beautiful overlook. The water was so beautiful. It was shimmering like glitter and so pretty. We could not stay there for long because one, there were already people there, and second, the sun is right on top of our head. So since our home is 2 hours away from this place, so we really need to wrap this up by 5 and then move on back to home because that's a long drive. The green trail marker is for the Limestone Ridge Trail. Although this is almost 1.7 miles, however, this is very steep with an elevation gain of almost 300 feet and also rated as a challenging trail. It's steep, rocky and almost spaghetti-like. We keep saying that we are getting late, and unfortunately we chose another trail, so we are trying to do this as fast as possible. We got a third one. Hello, tree. Ooh. Although this one was very difficult, I think that was the most aesthetic looking fossil print in this entire hike. If you ever want to explore the Cleburne State Park, this is the one trail that you cannot miss. When you're confused on a trail, the map really helps. That's another trail mark right there. It's purple, but we're not going to do that. It's gonna be a high elevation. Just skip that and move right onto the green trail itself. Another trail completed. Now we have completed the green trail. Now we are going to another scenic viewpoint that's nearby the lake, the Cedar Lake. This is going to be just a short hike. We are taking the most popular trail to the lake. I'm just so tired right now. My legs are burning. So anyway, good use of a Saturday. Now that we are getting closer to the lake, we can hear a lot of bird sounds and a lot of bugs, but unfortunately we're not able to see anything right now. We can already see the riverbed. After walking almost 8.5 miles, we decided this is the place to watch the absolutely gorgeous sunset. So that's what we did. We sat down, we had our snacks, the rest of the sandwiches, and then we witnessed these amazing views. This is the end of our day-long hike. I think we have wow. Like I was saying, this brings us to the end of our day-long hike. How amazing that day. We did not think it would be this good, because hikes usually sometimes not all of it is so interesting, but this one, so good. And how it ended. Oh, how it ended. Wow. Thank you for watching my latest adventure. Hope you had as much fun as I did on this hike. Make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel Vlogadoodle. Until next time, keep exploring. Bye!